Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen. You may notice you're just like a little bit closer. I wanted you guys to have a little bit better view of the table. You can't see the globe anymore, so I'm sorry about that. But welcome back to Wicked Ones. I'm Carmen. We've got a pre-shuffle here that suggests somebody has lost some sort of stability or balance in their life after hiding some sort of truth. And for some reason, I wanted to include the killing them softly or killing me softly with his words because there's some element of somebody telling a group or another individual something about you that they should have kept for themselves. So if you know those lyrics, thank you, Christina, because you've already got them out there. It talks about somebody basically telling your whole life story to somebody that they shouldn't be. So let's see what that's about. I'll call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I'm always so gingerly about it. I don't want to ruin you guys' hearing. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy Saturday if you're watching this the day that I am posting. How's it going, King Pirate? My two uh, longest running warriors, I think. Well, I don't know. Joanna, I think Joanna found me first. And then it was King Pirate. But you know. All right, so, and Miss Brianna's here too. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what we've got for you guys. This is the Meta Muse. Come here, you. Oh, all right then. All right. Wow. There is some sort of chatter, some sort of gossip, some sort of, I don't know, you guys kind of want to say dick swinging, and I'm sorry, that's probably not super appropriate, but you know me. There was somebody here very aware of being watched or their public perception. I think somebody was bragging about how they managed a short-term romance. Like basically, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And I think they talked about your little affair. With the Six of Cups in the reverse, this is telling me that someone was trying to avoid a deeper connection. Like they wanted to not feel things, and you made them feel things. So, because you posed a bit of a threat to them emotionally, this person decided, I need to excuse myself from the situation. I don't have my big boy pants on right now. So, if I were to have an accident or something, it could be real bad. Hi there, Rose. Welcome. All right, what else do we have? Eight of Cups in the reverse and the Devil in the reverse. I love to see the Devil in the reverse because this tells me that somebody has been able to let go of what was holding them back. I often see these limitations to be something pertaining to fear, insecurity, or some sort of codependency, right? Hi there. What's up, Mountain Girl? Did you say good morning? It is 2:16. Wait, I don't know where you are though, so that's fair. So, you guys, there's something here about I think somebody sabotaged a situation with you, and now they realize that they shot themselves in the foot because they still have a thing for you, and you've been able to, waltz away not really that affected. So we've got a little bit of immaturity here, right? That's the main theme right now. All right, we're gonna use the Edgar Allan Poe. Oops. Because there's obviously somebody here who is wearing a bit of a mask or struggling to regain stability. This fell, so I'm not going to keep it, but it is pretty in line with the temperance in the reverse card, which often means there's discord or disunion, some sort of struggle, right? The Hierophant and the Four of Cups in the reverse. I think somebody was flippant, nonchalant, quick to dismiss or just dismissive. Anything that seemed serious. So this could be somebody who had gone through a pretty difficult time in terms of a previous relationship. Maybe they dealt with somebody who is possessive, somebody who is controlling. There's almost like a trauma kind of response here where somebody is fiercely defensive of their independence and their public reputation. This is like somebody who likes to be seen as a ladies' man, or you guys help me out. What's the like female equivalent? um, Lady about the town? Is that appropriate? I don't know. But a little bit of head over heart here. Like resistant to love. Like I can do whatever I want. There you go, Mr. King Pirate. Garden tool. And choose my own happiness. But look at this Four of Cups card. It's a little bit unusual, you guys. We got somebody in the therapist's office, basically talking through what ails them, except for this is in the reverse. Somebody was being avoided. With the King of Swords, again, this is like head over heart, right? Trying to be a little bit steeled off or cold. But what's this? Oh, this, the sweetheart of the tarot, the Queen of Cups, the person who shows you what unconditional love is like, the person who is kind, caring, generous, the sweetheart, right? And even in the midst of all of this shenanigans, this feminine energy stayed true to her character. Even if there were, say, friends that were lost in the situation or a feeling of rejection by the group at large, this is somebody who knows how to, even in a storm, because she's definitely not enjoying sunshine right now, even in the midst of the storm, she is able to stay calm or find some sort of feeling of groundedness. So there were, I think, stories or gossips or scandals, things that were being talked about that this person who fell in love was basically perpetuating or even initializing. And if you think back to the song Killing Me Softly, there's an element of like almost profiting from this, right? Getting some sort of clout, getting some sort of points for what you're sharing. And with this particular Four of Wands, I feel like there was almost like I got this person to want to be in a relationship with me and then I rejected them, that kind of thing. Like almost making fun of the Queen of Cups for being open with her heart. You guys, this is like being angry after you get what you wish for. This is somebody saying, I don't want to treat you with the respect I know you deserve. And with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, this is like somebody who is, well, I mean, look at the card, you guys. Throwing a freaking fit, like temper tantrum. I can't even speak. This person, I think, is having trouble with that as well. This is like telling someone you want them to leave your life and then being mad that they did. Because now we have you coming out as the Nine of Pentacles. Like, what? You told me you didn't want anything. So I'm over here just, glowing up, looking really good, being a hot commodity, turning down dates and things like that because, I'm just like super selective, right? Hi there, Miss Joanna. Hello there, Lori. Welcome. So this person didn't want anything serious and kind of mocked you for what maybe they thought you wanted, only to find out that when they told you to leave them alone, that you were perfectly like content to do so. You're not going to try to convince somebody to want something that they don't want. You've already learned that lesson. So let's get more clarity here with the Masonic Tarot. Oh, Lord. So 8 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Interesting because we've already seen both of these cards in the reverse, but these are both upright. This is learning how to walk away from somebody that you love because you know that it isn't the right time or because you know they aren't ready for a love like yours. So there is a test that came in the form of this person, and I believe you've passed it in the sense of do you want to be that kind of clingy chaser energy, or if somebody demonstrates that they're not willing to put the time and effort into a relationship with you, are you able to move forward and embrace solitude or independence or freedom instead of complaining about it, right? Knight of Mallets, which would be like the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Gold in the reverse, which is the Knight of Wands in the reverse, which we already have right here. This is slow but steady progress, punctuated by outbursts of anger. So, in other words, what I mean to say is you may have been the energy that entered this person's life at a point where they were trying to work on themselves and kept getting hung up on what everyone else thinks of them and being drawn back into either like a player lifestyle or caring a little bit too much about that external validation, right? So this person was going around there or going on their merry way with this dude on the horse. Like, oh yeah, no, I'm doing good stuff. I'm like getting a promotion and blah blah blah. I'm such a great person. And then you exposed them for their flaky energy, for their disrespectful energy, for their dishonesty, for their willingness to tell your business. And you showed them, yeah, I care about you, but you got some stuff to work on. So you might want to just step on down from that high horse you on there. Yeah, it's a little too tall for you, okay? Four of Gold. Guys, this is the same as this card, Four of Wands. So in the Masonic Tarot, it's kind of easy to conflate them, but gold is created in fire. So that's the justification there in terms of gold being wands or fire energy. And then with the lovers here, we've got somebody here that was choosing what they perceive to be a more stable option. So this could be somebody who chose a relationship with somebody who was like more financially generous or stable, or this could be somebody saying, I would rather focus on my work and not get entangled into a relationship. And I think that's the more likely. We've got the Four of Mallets or Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I think you may be seeing a lot of fours. Yeah, this person shared something that was your business. I think they talked about your your time together as a way of like bragging. So you might be one of those kind of hard to get selective, again, like kind of hot commodity types, some sort of mystery or appeal here that a lot of other people haven't really been able to get into your sphere. So I think this person was being a bit of a clout chaser here, or, a braggart. Christina, come on now. We can't just pretend that there's only something wrong with you today. You made me have to explain to King Pirate what cooter means. Oh, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that. All right, we have Page of Wands in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles. Someone has put in so much effort to not talk to you. Ugh. This is exhausting, you guys. This is like somebody really like all in on the facade here, trying to make sure that nobody believes that you had like anything actually substantial or emotional here, because this masculine energy, again, don't play too much into the gender roles, right? Because we all have masculine and feminine, but we've got somebody here who wanted to focus elsewhere and didn't want to admit how much they felt for you. So this kind of feels like the dark side of the coin to the reading I just did. In other words, a lot of you may be dealing with a no contact situation, and some of you have somebody that is doing the work and wants to do right by you. And I think this is the other side. This is somebody who was, trying to self-sabotage basically, and they're not learning their lesson. I don't think. They may. Doesn't look quite as hopeful as the last one. Because I think for a lot of you, this would depend on, are you actually going to have the cojones to be honest with me about what you did and admit that you were talking I don't know. Am I allowed to swear anymore? I feel like if Tyler Tarot can't, then I can't. We have Six of Cups, clarifying the Four of Gold, which is really like a double Four of Wands here. Somebody is, oh, this is tricky. They're afraid to lose you. They feel like they have to offer something to you or they're going to lose you forever. You guys, this really does feel like a dark side to the other reading I did. Like, this is a warning for some of you. This person is not recovered. And we've got the Queen of Swords coming out to indicate that your boundaries are worthwhile and worth reinforcing, especially if we're dealing with somebody who has a temper problem. So we have the Hanged Man, and this is underneath the Justice card. Whatever was done to you is going to be fixed. It's going to be rebalanced. People are going to see that somebody was lying or exaggerating or trying to use you for clout, and it's going to impact the court of public opinion. However, we still have Lady Justice blindfolded here, and I'm drawn to that. So I feel like there's a sense here that you really need to use your intuition and your discernment to see if somebody has actually changed, if they are claiming that they have. So, actions speak louder than words, right? Show me. Whatever state is that, Mississippi? Whoever is the show me state, like, yo, I'm all about it. Prove it. We have the King of Swords in the reverse, Emperor in the reverse. Oh, this is so lame. You guys have heard of BDE, right? Like, this is the opposite of that. This is, but if I'm honest about what I want, people will think about me differently. But if I fall in love, people won't think I'm a badass. I probably can't do that, so I won't do that. But I was going to make a gesture. I think you all know where I was going with that. Oh, Christina, don't talk about pudding. I'm already hungry. We have King of Rings. Sounds very hobbity, doesn't it? We have somebody who is failing to speak up for himself, failing to get control of his own emotions, and failing to speak the truth. This is somebody who was too focused on status or reputation to be honest. I mean, you guys, this guy is staring right at the Queen of Cups. But do you see how lonely he is? Oh, the Queen of Cups is right there, and I'm totally in love with her. Oh, what do I do? Like, there's a serious fear that this ship has sailed and this is never going to be a thing. And to be honest, I think for the majority of you, that's the way it should be, because this person was basically just learning a lesson from you in terms of what it's like to miss out on something because you don't know how to speak up for yourself, right? Got to be able to actually live an authentic life, and that starts with being honest with yourself, right? Justice in the reverse. Five of Swords in the reverse. This person does have feelings for you. This person has good memories of you and regrets how they treated you. They wonder whether or not you've heard what they've said or if you know just what they've done. Kind of feels like a little bit like somebody trying to figure out how much they should apologize for, because if you haven't heard of something, should they muddy the waters and tell you about that, or should they just kind of like, glaze over it? If you're asking me, by the way, my advice is to always be honest, even if it is difficult, because it doesn't come back to bite you in the ass, because you just know that you told the truth, right? And if you did something that you think is possibly going to end a opportunity in love, like, how long can you kick that can down the street before, like every romantic movie out there, it comes back to bite you in the ass somehow? I mean, you guys, it's 2023. The days of hiding your secrets are kind of long gone. Like, everything's on the internet, everything's on video, like, be honest. With the Eight of Swords, this is somebody who feels trapped by the truth. And I think that truth is, oh, I did something shitty. I shouldn't have done what I did to somebody that I actually care about. And with Seven of Cups in the reverse, for some of you, this is somebody who thought that they could find a better version of you. And it's been long enough now where they've been able to figure out that they were sorely mistaken. Because Knight of Wands, this is somebody who is realizing that no matter how many people they communicate with or how many, super likes or whatever on Tinder or whatever they get, it doesn't hit that same way as your love. Like, your energy is incomparable. All right. I think it's time for some kipper, dipper, flipper, skipper, do, hipper, blipper. Acting like an ass doesn't get you my ass. You guys, can we get a round of applause for Miss Christina and her amazing comments? Have we done top comment of the day yet? All right, we have adjudication. Oh, we got a decision being made. And the court finds you to be an ass. We have despair in the reverse. This is feeling to me like this person has realized that whatever they were hoping to accomplish by this, telling your business or talking about you. Yeah, it has definitely created distance and a separation, a lack of communication here, but it's also not stopped you. It hasn't resulted in you feeling upset or stuck. It's made them feel like they need to work on themselves. Hey there, Boca. Girl, welcome. Oh, in response to that, Mr. Pirate, my maybe I shouldn't say who. Somebody in my family likes to say over the shoulder boulder holder, which has made me laugh since I was like probably 13. We have marriage in the reverse. Yeah, there was definitely somebody avoiding commitment here. I feel like you're the kind of person that makes it obvious that you're not really here for the like meaningless stuff, right? You maybe aren't jumping right into let's have a family, but you do have standards. You do have a higher level of, romantic interaction than what this person had previously seen. So you scared this person basically. With house in the reverse, I'm taking this to mean somebody has seen you move forward or maybe even move away, and they are possibly walking by or seeing reminders of your place, and it's making them upset because you aren't there anymore. Like it's not your home anymore. For some of you, it might be like your cubicle at work where maybe you quit and they walk by and they're like, shit, she's gone. Crap, he's gone. We've got poverty coming out. This is underneath marriage in the reverse. This feels to me more like depression or sadness. I don't know if it's legitimately acting or affecting somebody's finances, but I think they're in a bit of a mental prison here, thinking about what they should have done, what they should have said, how they let you down, and whether or not there's really any opportunity at all to reconcile with you. Cha-ching. They're watching you get blessed and going through a feeling that they have lost. And that could extend beyond losing you. This could be somebody who feels like money isn't getting right for them the way that it should, or that they have somehow found themselves on the bottom of the wheel of fortune. All right, this is the situations deck. I think there were people talking about how you make money. Maybe people trying to allege that you were somehow dishonest or you were doing something that they deemed to be, you know, not a good job, right? Not a real job. So you do something that makes people question how you have financial security or how you make things work. You're blessed in a way that people don't really understand. And with done or completion, I feel like you have already moved beyond this or decided that if nothing happens with this person, that's fine. You have learned to respect yourself more as a result of dealing with this person. Now, be careful. You don't want to be walling yourself off to everyone because this has happened to you. There is, I think, coming up for you an opportunity to be less of a hermit. Maybe there's a party you go to, some sort of like reunion or just a night on the town, something here that helps you kind of come out of your shell again and let go fully of this heartache. You do have protection. So it feels to me like you've got increased intuition and a better understanding of what to look for in terms of who you give your heart to or who you let in terms of telling people how you feel or what you're thinking. So I was looking at this and it was kind of in the reverse. I feel like there is a new relationship that is approaching you and you may not see it coming. So this feels to me like right now, I think many of you are single, but you may have something kind of take off faster than you expected. Oh, that's why. Dude, I told you. This is gonna put this other person to shame. So, for you guys that don't want anybody from your past making your inbox fill up, you've got somebody new who actually wants to be in a relationship that is already kind of like interested, or they're going to be interested immediately when they meet you. All right, let's get a few from the Romance Angel Oracle. None your business, exactly. Sorry, I think it's supposed to be business, right? Right? Now, should that be a Z on the end there, Christina? We have you deserve love and let go of control issues. Weird. I feel like this was very much so the same in the last reading. So again, I think we've got some people falling into category A and some people falling into category B. So definitely use your intuition, okay, you guys? Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Let your friends help you. See, this is the be a little bit more social. If you've been kind of recovering from the holidays or recovering from this relationship, then I encourage you to shake it off. Maybe do some yoga, maybe dance in the kitchen, maybe write down how you felt and burn that shit, something like that. But you should be able to move towards greener pastures here in the near future. Ooh, did I say green? I think they're gonna be like on fire, like red. You're gonna have a very passionate attraction coming your way here, and it's gonna be very clear to you that this is somebody who isn't messing about. They know what they want and they're going to be direct about it and not, you know, dilly dally. All right, one last clarification, just because I feel like there's room right in the middle here for these little guys. This is the miniature Rider-Waite. Quack. All right, we've got Six of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this feels to me like this is not something that someone has, fixed. Somebody knows that they did you wrong, but they haven't done the work in terms of like ego death or shadow work. This is somebody who is avoiding progress and staying in an illusion. Even though I normally see the Seven of Cups in the upright that way, because it follows the other two, it feels to me like somebody refusing to see things the way that they really are. So that makes your decision that much easier with the Two of Swords in the reverse. This is like, okay, that's cool. Yeah. So you didn't learn. Cool. Well, I did. So I'm going to go that way. See you later. Yeah. And then you get a new beginning because you did what you could. It's not your fault somebody didn't know how to speak up for them down for their own feelings or, tell people to stay out of their business or stay out of your business. Did you see how that just like kind of fell out? There's going to be an opportunity that just falls in your lap. Maybe it's an actual person, you guys. So, be careful. We have the Magician in the reverse. There's somebody who would like to keep you on the market. So probably this person who hasn't done their healing, because we also had the Five of Swords come out. This is somebody who's used to kind of manipulating the situation or directing traffic, right? There's something here about you being protected against somebody trying to make this difficult for you, this new love difficult for you. So with the sun in the reverse, I would encourage you to just, double check the information that comes your way. Don't believe everything that you hear. I also feel like for some of you, this is saying the person who has not learned their lesson about you, they are not going to have the courage to come forward and say anything about what's going on or how they feel. With the Three of Wands, I see them just kind of standing by the sidelines, aware that they have lost you, but still just kind of like suffering in silence. Yep. Whatever they were really focused on not losing, which for many of you was independence or freedom or being single, they're now going to feel like what they truly wanted was taken from them because they were so short sighted or focused on the wrong thing. This is going to be somebody who probably is a little bit hung up on you for a while because there is that kind of like blaming themselves element to it, right? Oh, that's cute. It's a porn bot. Aw, what's it like not having anything better to do? All right, you guys. Thank you, King Pirate, for rescuing us from the porn bot. I'm going to sign off. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next reading. Bye, guys.